How's it going? Welcome back to another video. So today we're going to do a little different. I have many channels. I'll post in the description if you want to watch my other channels, but I didn't know what channel I should post on, so I thought I'd post it on my main channel I watch YouTube with, and has more subscribers, so you guys would probably like this. We're doing a restoration, and we're fixing 4 PS1s. As you can see right up here, this picture. And I want you to guess how much I paid for it, guys. I want you in the description, if you guess how much I paid for it, then I'll give you a shout out in the description. I'll pin your comment and give you a shout out in the next video. So today we're gonna wait until they get here. They should be here 10:54, so it should be here. They usually get here at around 3 to 4 o'clock. So we'll see, guys, and we'll see the condition they're in. We're gonna take them apart and look at them. I don't have the wires yet. They didn't come in yet, but we still should be able to look at them. I should be able to take them apart, clean them, and then in a couple days I'll be able to actually test them out with the wires. I don't have the wires. Didn't come with them. They're just the consoles right up here. That's how much I paid for it. I'd rather show you guys just so you get to understand how much I paid for it, how much I'm gonna put into it, and see if it's worth, if I actually get any money back. So if all the issues are just, I don't know, dirt or maybe some wires messed up, I could fix that easily. But if it's a CD problem, I could fix that very easily, but it's gonna cost like 20 bucks. Plus each console is about $10 a piece, so you won't really make much, but we'll just see, guys. It'll be a fun video idea. That's why I got these, and I hopefully you guys enjoy the video. We're just gonna wait. We'll get back to you when they are delivered. See you guys there. Box here. I'm just trying not to show my address. It's already kind of open, so we're gonna pull it open. Get in here. I already looked at them, but we'll show each one. Okay, let's see. First one. Okay, this is the first one. Let's check all the buttons. Reset. Feels okay. Power. Clicks. Everything works. Open. Okay, well this one I could see. You could see the button kind of sort of. See? It like doesn't really close. That's a problem. It's not really too bad. You could see how it sort of like sticks. It's supposed to be out like this. It sort of sticks, so that's not a big problem. Everything seems to work fine. We're gonna have to test it out. I have wires from my old PS2. My younger brother, he has wires for it, so we'll see if it works. This one is odd. When I looked at it, it only has the serial I/O port, but it has the AV multi-out, which is for the PS1s. But I'll show you the other one. That's one that's in pretty good condition. We'll rate this maybe an 8 out of 10 in the condition. Okay, we'll get another one. Okay, this one doesn't look too bad, but it looks a lot dimmer, as you can see. Reset. Works. Oh, nice. Clicky. Open. Yep, that clicks really nice. Wait a minute. Why? Look at disk drive portion is, and look up here. It's in a different spot. That's odd. Oh, this one, yeah, this one is the actual. I was scared for a second. I thought I had to wait until I get my wires, but yeah, I should definitely be able to test this one out because this has the audio and video, and it's right here. It's not on like a plug. You could also use that, but you could also just use the normal AV plugs, which I have those, ton of those, and I have a AC. And all I have to find is one of these. I'm not sure if these will work for the PS2. I can just take off the brick. This already has it built in, like right here. There's like a power brick built inside, so that should work too. It's in very good condition. Has a little scuff there. Looks like, it actually looks like it's sort of, yeah, scuffed beyond the paint. Overall, this one, I'll rate this an 8 out of 10 also in the condition. Okay, get the third one. Whoa, what is this? It's a freaking holographic. What team is that? Buffalo Sabres, NHL. Okay. Open. Oh, that's a little. You hear that? It's a little weird. It's a little stiff there. And everything looks fine. The button opens fine. Reset. Power. All seems fine. It looks a little stained. There's a little bit of scuffs down here. And yeah, it doesn't have a parallel I/O port cover. It has these plugs too, which are good, so we can test this out also. We're not going to be able to test out the last one. There's a little crack there. Overall, I'll give this maybe a 7 out of 10 on the condition. Okay, last one. Let's pull it out. Okay, yuck. Like some sort of dirt residue there. Overall, everything looks really nice. It's checked open. It doesn't sound as nice. It doesn't really have that click. Power works. Reset looks like it works. It has a cover here. AV plug, so I can test this out too. This is really good. So 3 out of 4 guys. I should be able to test them out. So the last one I won't be able to test out. I think that's a newer. Let's actually check. This one I'll rate this condition maybe a 7, just because of the dirt and stuff. Okay. To read date 1996. Now we'll look. Now these look a lot alike. As you can see, these look a lot alike. We'll grab which was this one. Yeah. Oh, look. December 1998. So this is a newer model where it looks like they took away the plugs and like the actual AV plugs. What else did they take away? The AV plugs, a RFU DC out plug, and that's about it. And then they also switched around the actual like disc reader. So it looks good. We're gonna test out every single one, and then we're gonna take them all apart, clean them, and we're gonna clean the cases too, and then fix all the buttons and clean everything, guys. So what we're gonna do first, we're gonna test out every single one, and I'm gonna see if I can find some plugs. It might take a while, but cross your fingers, guys, and hope that I find the plugs for this to work, or we'll have to wait until the June 6th, which today is the 3rd, so we'll see what happens. See you guys. Look what I found. I found this plug. I'm not sure if this is gonna work, but let's see if this actually plugs in. I'm not sure I'm gonna power. I couldn't find a power plug, but let's grab this and let's just see if it even plugs into this drive. Yep, plugs right in. It's a bit stiff, but it plugs right in, so we'll be able to use that. Okay guys, so we found the plug. This is for a PS2. Let's plug it in. Yeah, it looks weird. It's flat right there, and then this is sort of rounded. I can't freaking focus, man. See, this is sort of rounded. That's actually flat there, but let's see. Oh, it fits. Look. You know what I'm gonna do? This is a bit risky, but I'm gonna look up and see. I don't know. Let's just plug it in and hope. Hope it doesn't explode. Wait a minute. Okay. Okay, push it all the way in. Let's just plug this in and be very cautious. So. Okay. Power's on. Power's on, guys. It powers on. It freaking powers on. It powers on, guys. That's insane. I literally saw I had to wait 3. I know 3 days not that long, but it actually powers on with the cables that we have. So I'm gonna plug this in the TV right away, and we'll see if this console actually works. All that matters is if it reads a disc. It should turn on, but we'll see if the UI. I actually have a UI on here, so we'll see if that works. We have my PS4 right here. Sort of mess, guys, but my PS4, I was playing some Assassin's Creed Black Flag. So we're gonna figure out how to set this. Okay guys, the problem I have now is this is all plugged in, the power's on. Let's actually power it down. Because I don't want it to blow up or anything. Okay, it's powered down. But the AV cable's on the bottom. And as you can see, I can't really get in there. I'm gonna try rigging up for you guys. We'll see. It might take a minute. It might take an hour. I'll get back to you guys. See you. Got it on right now. I have half my wires for my Wii, and I just took out the yellow video plug and I plugged in that instead. What we're gonna do, we're gonna take the remote and we're just gonna. Sorry about my mess, guys. It used to be way messier. Component AV. It's gonna say no power, nothing. Wait. And then we'll turn on. It won't turn on anymore. Okay. hope it doesn't. Oh. There we go, it's on. Oh. Wait. Boom! Wait, why is this showing? I thought this only shows when the games are on. Okay. So the UI works, the console works itself. We just don't know if it plays disc. It says it's something wrong with it or parts only. So it shows Sony Entertainment. Okay. That's good. Open this. We'll get a game. Right here. Driver 2. We will test it out. Disc 1. Pop this baby in. Okay. Okay, guys. There we go. Reset. Let's just pray and cross our fingers and hope this works. I don't think it'll work. Let's see. Don't hear it spinning. Nope. Don't hear anything spinning. Not sure how I'll be able to set you guys up, but yeah, let's just plug in the controller so we'll have something to use. I am not sure, guys. I'm gonna mess. Okay. Wait, it showed something. Let's reset it again. Whoa, this phone. Listen, guys, this is why I don't use phones. Dude, focus. There we go. A little fuzzy. The picture ain't too bad, actually. Disc is in. We will set this right here. Okay. Let's open this. And what we're gonna do is I'm gonna push. We're gonna reset it. Push a pencil right on here, and we'll see what happens. Yeah, it doesn't even spin. Okay. So this console is definitely a disc issue. We'll mess with that later. Let's just power it down for now. It turns on. It's not overpowered, so it didn't blow up the console or anything. So we'll plug this in, guys. Okay, the other console didn't power on. I don't know why. We're going to have to mess with that. But this one powers on. Went to the menu way quicker. We'll open this, and we'll put in the disc. I think the disc might still be in here. Yep. Left it in there. So let's pop this in, and we'll close it. Let's make it something. Let's reset it and then just see what happens. Ticking noise? Nope. Let's open this up and we'll check. Maybe it could be, I don't know, another issue. See if we could. I mean, it's struggling. You can hear it. Yeah. Okay, this one we'll put you guys down and we'll get to the last console right there. And then after we're done, after the camera's off, I'm gonna see if we can diagnose the issues further, and if we can't, we'll take them all apart. Console powers up. Gonna open it. Keep forgetting to get the game out of it. You can see the black discs. They're pretty cool looking. I've only seen this on PS1. This one spins. There we go. It works. Let me reset it. I'm gonna hold this just so it thinks that it's closed. Let's just hope this works. Now it's slowed down. There we go. It's speeding up. Nope, and this one doesn't work either. Okay. I don't know. So we'll get back to you guys if we fix the problems with each one of these consoles, and we'll see what happens. If we don't, we'll go back taking it apart. See you guys. Look what happened. Watch the screen. And boom. We got the game working with the PS2 controller. Right after I shut the camera off, it started working. What I did is, I'll tell you what is, I just moved. The little eye seemed jammed. They usually move freely on like a gear. You would hear it like zzz, have resistance. It was completely jammed. So I just pushed it a little bit so it's not jammed. And then now it's reading the disc. It's a bit loud. Listen. It's a bit loud, but it works. Loading. Okay. It doesn't seem out of the ordinary. This is such a cheap controller because look at it. These are plastic. Literally, there's no rubber on here. The buttons are really loud, but I'm not sure how I'm going to prop you guys up. It's loud, this player, but it runs. Actually works. Okay, let's push. Actually runs. Dude, get out of my way, man. Oh, vibration works. Boom, get out of my way, boy. There's actually, for some reason, I know it sounds weird, but it looks better than last time I remember playing it. Get out of the road. Okay, now this console is fixed. The only problem I see with this console now is that it's loud. Like when you could hear when the laser moves, like zzz, it's like pretty loud. I don't know if that's normal, but this console is fixed. I'm still gonna take it apart and still gonna mess with it and see if I can fix the laser. I'm still gonna clean things with isopropyl alcohol and stuff like that. And I'll teach you how to clean your consoles too, guys. Not just PS1s, but consoles in general. I've just tried cleaning some of my PS4, but I don't have the torque spit, so I just only cleaned some of it. The fan I couldn't take out, so this console is fixed for now. We'll move on to the next console, but I'll show you how I fix this. Let's power this down. Okay, power down. Open it up. See, it's still spinning. What I did is this little eye, it was jammed there, and I couldn't push it. So I took a little screwdriver, slightly put it in that gap, and just pushed it a little bit so that it could freely move along the track. So now this console's fixed. Take our cool looking disc and my new Assassin's Creed, and we'll move on to this one, because these two, they had problems. This one, they had problems with the actual powering on. It didn't power on. But these two consoles we'll mess with, and we'll get back to you if we fix them. If we don't, then I'll come back to you and actually fix it and take it apart. See you guys. How's it going, everybody? So now, as you can see, everybody have. I'm on the floor because I don't have an actual good spot to set up on the PlayStation, so we have to use the floor. But that should be fine. Let's zoom out and we'll show you guys what we were using. We have a Phillips screwdriver. I'm not sure if this is magnetic or not, but nope, it's not magnetic, but you could use one of these. It's just a nice one to have. Just a normal, like, medium-sized Phillips. You might need a small one too. Right here, I had this just a point just to show you guys. Is a HyperX screwdriver. You can see it just has a little Phillip head. Frick off. It's a small little Phillip. That's what we're going to be using too. Okay. We got 3 Q-tips just to clean in spots we can't clean. 70% isopropyl. I would use 90%, but this stuff still works. The flatheads, so when you pry something or scrape something gently, I got an old rag that I'm going to use to clean things and wipe it with this stuff. So let's bring out the first console. Okay guys, now we're just gonna come over here. Yeah, this thing is a little weird. We could probably try to take the sticker off. We'll probably take it apart first just to take a look at it. So there's gonna have screw here, screw here, screw here, here, here. So it's 5 screws. Sorry if I'm in the frame. That's just what I have to do to be able to get over here, and because my tripod's very barely hanging on, guys. So take out one. We're just gonna set them to the side. We should be able to find them easily. I reckon I have like a little bowl or a little like sorting thing with like small compartments so you could sort of keep them there, or pill bottles. So just to sort them so they're the right screws in the right spot. They have magnetic boards from iFixit. You could use those. I'm not sponsored by them or anything, but they seem like they're pretty good. And last one right here. Okay. Now what you're gonna do is now what you're gonna do, take the console, pull it up and out. You should have took the top cover off because these things do dangle. You don't want to break the ribbon cable. There's one right here. And you can see they just come off. It's just on little bushings. 3 bushings on 3 little pins here. So now we're gonna figure out how to get this one going. This, I feel like we're just gonna clean this one. This is where the actual buttons for the thing is. The reset right here. This is just the power supply basically. So you just plug in a little wire and it's built in here, which is very smart. What we're gonna do is we're gonna clean a little bit here, and then we're gonna clean the motherboard itself, just to keep it with no dust. I don't know even though where they have a fan. They don't even have a fan on this thing, which is kind of odd. We'll set this aside. We'll put this here, and we'll work on this. So now there's gonna be more screws you're gonna have to take out. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna disconnect this, just because you're gonna have to take out the ribbon cable. You're gonna pinch here and pull up on this black portion on the ribbon cable like connector. Pull up until it makes a click, and pull the ribbon cable up slowly. There should be another plug right here, and we're just gonna pull that out very gently. There you go. There's only 2 plugs on there, and this is the main problem. I feel like it's not spinning fast. So you can hear it's like jammed in something. Yeah, now it spins fine. It seems like this thing, when it goes into home, it's scraping up against it. So we'll mess with that later. That's the main problem. We'll set this aside. And yeah, that's pretty dirty. Let's see if we could just sort of shine it up a little bit. Sorry if everything's moving around. My camera is on a tripod and a selfie stick barely mounted on, and the tripod's broke, so I have to like push it back. It doesn't really hold. Why does my hands look so weird? Yeah, I don't know. They don't look like I normally guys, I promise. Okay. Just gonna clean it up nicely just because, why not? I'm not gonna use isopropyl because there's no reason to. That should be clean. And we're gonna get to the motherboard. So what you're gonna have to do is you're gonna have to take off this cover right here. Take off this screw, this screw, this screw, and this screw. And I think, yep, there's a screw down there too. So 5 screws again. 1 screw here, 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 and here. So it's these all screws you have to take off. So make sure you put your screws in a different spot so you know. Set them right here. So we're just gonna take out the rest of these. Okay, now this is just a very flimsy piece of metal, and it's kind of sharp actually too. Very shiny. It's gonna shine, you guys. Set that over here with the other parts. It might be very professional, guys. That's how it is. This portion is connected with a ribbon cable. I'm gonna take this off just so I can clean the motherboard. So as you can see, there's a ribbon cable right here. Connected to it. So we're gonna see how we're gonna. I think yeah, this just pulls straight out. There's no pins or anything or little like portions. So we could clean inside the memory card holder. This is just the thing. This is really nice. So if the memory card's broken or anything, you could just take this off and replace this. Set it over there. That little heat shield. Now what we're gonna do is gonna take off this main board. They have little. I'm gonna zoom in for you guys because they have little So it did have little arrows. Right here, there's a little arrow there that tells you which screw you need to take out. But yeah. Dirty, but we just took it apart anyway. There's like a bunch of weird like glue corrosion here. I'm not sure exactly what that's for. But we got all these plugs up. I'm not, these little things, watch out, because these are like very flimsy little like copper pieces. This is the, I think, for the disc or something. What we're going to do is we're just going to sort of clean some of these, dust it, make sure it's all good. Could also do, take out the motherboard, because why not? Let's just take out one screw and make sure that none of these parts fall out. Oh yeah, okay, we're good. Well, they should be soldered anyway, but put that there. Should be 4 screws, or actually 3. Another one. Should be 2 here, and 2 or 1 here. Looks like there's one I might have already taken that out. And then that should all be held in. Now, be very careful. As you can see, this is the main motherboard console. It's very small. As you can see, it looks in pretty good condition. On the bottom, I might just clean a little bit here. I'm going to look for dust. As you can see, there's a little corrosion right here, but I'll set that to the side. Now we're back. Sorry, my freaking phone not died, but it ran out of battery space. Of it, I just took a Q-tip, dipped in some isopropyl alcohol, and just wiped it down. And they should have that. That's why you use isopropyl alcohol, because they evaporate. The higher concentration of alcohol, the faster it evaporate, and the more it will clean it. But the thing is, you want to be very careful that with like stickers and stuff. But for that sticker, I'm gonna take it off. That's what I need it for. But any like actual like words or stickers, that's like PlayStation stickers or like warranty stickers or information stickers or game stickers, whatever, don't mess with those. Don't even put isopropyl on there. So this is all clean. As you can see, it's pretty nice looking. There's like there's pretty spotless. The power supply for it is pretty clean too, so we're just gonna keep that the way it is. What I'm gonna do now, this is the last portion. So we're just gonna stick this back on, then we'll move on to that. Just a little ribbon cable. So I actually should clean inside here. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna dip a little isopropyl in there on one side. Like that. Is a bit dirty, but just clean inside there. Yeah. Clean it here. Sorry for a little off camera. It's just very hard to hold the camera and do this at the same time. You could wipe it or whatever. I'm just doing this because I have it right here right now. So I'm just cleaning it as good as I can. Contact points, whatever. I'm just going to set this back in. It's already in really nice condition. So I'm just going to set this back in. What you want to do is you just want to put it right, yes, on this side. Set it down. It should have little pins. Let's see if we can focus in. Should be a little pin right there. And on that side, the same thing. So it'll stick and push in if you can't really find those. Just make sure the screw lines hold up. Now we just need to screw in these screws. We're going to put back on the cover. We'll close this up. Well, actually not. We got to first, yeah. This thing goes on top, so don't need to worry about that. We'll first put all this together. So I think these should be for the actual motherboard. I think. So get these screws in, and then we'll get back to you guys. Bring this over here. These have a lot of problems with opening up. There shouldn't be anything that'll fall out, so you can tip it up this way. It opens very slowly, and it gets caught right there. So what we're gonna do is gonna come over here, and this is where those gears are, right here. So when I push that, look very closely, opens up. So we're just gonna go isopropyl in there. This will just, you don't have to. This is mostly for electronics. But we're just gonna in there if there's anything. Move it over here too, just wherever we can clean it. Get in here too for the buttons. There's a bunch of dust in here. This button feels fine. It should be good. Still opens a bit slow. I'm not sure, but that's as good as we can do it. And you see the reset button's down. It's just because it doesn't have the button on here, so it's gonna look kind of weird. I'm gonna try to take off the sticker now, guys. What I'm gonna do is get the dirty end of this Q-tip. I don't have very many Q-tips. Just sort of wet it all around the corners. It's a more of a holographic one, so it's gonna be hard to get off. Yep, just what I thought. Yikes. So now, this is bad and also a good thing, because now we can actually soak in the isopropyl alcohol. I'm just going to dampen this quite a bit. Soak all around here. I'm actually going to move this thing up a little bit so you guys can see it. See, right here, look really closely. You can see the Sony words. So they cover this up. It must have just been a kid who owned this a while ago on like NHL or whatever, hockey. So then he just stick a sticker on there, which, I mean, I don't mind. Like, guitars, it's nice to have stickers. But on your video game console, man, and even have a PlayStation logo right below it. I'm going to try not to screw that up. So it's going to soak this in. Let it soak in maybe a few minutes or whatever. I have a knife, but I really don't want to scrape it. So we'll just be very gentle. Spyderco Tenacious. Gonna barely come here. We're just gonna try to. I don't have any scraper tools, so we're just gonna have to make do with what I have. I have a little like hard metal thing, but that's very sharp. We'll just scrape up the surface. I got the sticker off. You can see there's still some residue. You could see, not really residue, it's all completely clean, but there's still some, you could see where it's sort of the outline right here, but overall it's in pretty good condition. There's a little bit of like a scrape line here, you could see, but other than that it's pretty fine. The only thing I'm going to work on now is now this little button. I'm going to work on, okay, now this button gets a little jammed, so we're going to be fixing that. Gonna take off these screws, we're going to take off this. Sorry if I can't record much, guys. It's just because my phone doesn't have much storage left in it. So we're going to take out these two screws. Take out this little, this should be one single housing. Yep, right there. It's the main housing, and then we have this. This is the button itself. Doesn't seem like this is a problem because this moves freely. It must be this. I don't know. So we're going to mess with this, guys. We'll get back to you and see if it fixes. If it doesn't, we'll just put the console back together and we'll work back on the laser. That's what we're going to do. That's it. I put it all back together. See? Pushes and opens fine. So now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do a final touches on this case, and then we're going to mess with the eye right there, guys. Hope you guys stay tuned for that. Okay guys, now with this, it was a little bit jammed. They had a little piece of plastic. Let's see, a little piece of plastic right here. I had to sort of break that off. You see, it's kind of chewed up. And now when I push it, now I'm back, guys. Sorry about that. I had to clear up some space. Now you can see it spins fine. I can push this up to it. spins fine. I could pull this away, push it in. Spins the same. So that might be the problem, or I might need to be able to adjust. I think right here, as you can see, it's like a little screw. I'm not sure if that adjusts the power that goes into the actual device, and so it spins faster. But I'm gonna put this all together, guys, and we'll get back to you and see if it works. Component AV driver. Hold this. Power on. Power's on. It's not spinning. Try it again. I don't know. I don't know, guys. We'll figure it out. See you guys. We gotta work, and look. I have it half taken apart. My finger's right next to the disc. Look how close that is. I'm holding down the button so that it thinks it's closed. I had to adjust a little. I might be able to show you it if I take out the disc. Everything seems to be working. Ooh. Driver 2. Okay, everything works. Let's shut it off. This button right there looks a little dangerous, but shut it off. Take my finger out. Hopefully you guys liked that video. If you want another video like this, is a weird camera angle. If you want another video like this, let's get 2 likes in this video, or let's get around maybe 40 to 50 views. And if we do, we'll do a Atari 2600 restoration for you guys. So hope you like this video, and also do a part 2 because I have 3 other consoles to actually fix. And we already got one going. It kind of works. It also kind of glitches out a little bit, so I might need to fine tune that. But overall, that console works. So if you want another part 2 of this video, let's get 2 likes. And also, if we get 2 likes, I'll do a Atari 2600 video. And if this video gets 3 likes, I'll do any console you want me to buy. Any console you want me to buy. Do you want me to do a restoration video, or a, like, I don't know, a flipping video for flipping for profit? Then let's get 3 likes in the video. Any console you want down below. I don't care how much money it is. I really don't care. Down below in the description, tell me any console you want me to restore, that I'll buy and I'll restore, like, within the next few weeks. Hope you guys liked the video. Stay tuned for the next one. See you guys later. Bye.